The Little Prince. Far away in space, there lived the little prince on a small asteroid called B612. He took good care of his asteroid by picking out baobab tree roots and cleaning his 3 volcanoes. To the little prince, there was a beautiful red rose that he loved. They were always together. But Rose started demanding the little prince for attention. Rose said,
"Little prince, why aren't you taking care of me when I'm this beautiful? But I have other things to look after."
One day, the little prince, who was tired of this, decided to leave. He watered Rose and covered her with a glass case. Rose acted like she wasn't sad and waved goodbye as he left. On the first planet lived a greedy king. The king tried to make the little prince his servant, so the little prince left. On the second planet lived a flatterer. He kept on asking little prince to clap for him, which little prince did, but soon got tired. On the third planet, there was a drunkard who kept on drinking and drinking. He told little prince that he was drinking to forget the shame of drinking. On the fourth planet, he met a greedy businessman. On the fifth planet, there was a man who lighted street lamps. On the next planet he landed on, there was a geographer who told him to go to Earth. So the little prince went to Earth. The first thing he saw on Earth was a yellow snake. The snake told him that he was in a desert. After a while, the little prince went to a flower garden full of roses. He became sad because he realized that the rose on his planet wasn't the only rose. A fox appeared in front of the sad little prince.
"If you tame me, then we shall need each other. If you come at 4 o'clock, I will be happy from 3 o'clock.
Then the little prince thought about the rose on his planet and realized that it was special to him. The fox also said,
"The essential things in life are not seen with the eyes, but with the heart."
After the fox, the little prince met a pilot who was fixing his plane in the desert. He asked the pilot to draw him a sheep. The annoyed pilot drew a picture from his childhood. Seeing the drawing, the little prince said,
"This is a boa that swallowed an elephant. I want a picture of a sheep."
The pilot was delighted that the little prince understood his drawing at once. So this time he drew a real sheep. Although he drew pictures of the sheep again and again, The little prince wasn't satisfied. Finally, the pilot drew a box, saying, "The sheep is in this box." The little prince was very fulfilled. After this, they started their way to search for a well.
What makes the desert beautiful is that somewhere it hides a well.
At last they found the well. And now the little prince had to go back to his planet.
Look up to the stars whenever you miss me.
As soon as he said this, a snake appeared and bit his ankle. Then he became fainter and fainter until he disappeared.